Let's be real, America was never created for the people. Not the working class. Not the poor. Not the Black, Native, Latino, or immigrant. And definitely not for the soul of humanity. America was built for the profit of a select few. Built on backs, with blood, and through lies. You want the truth? Slavery wasn't just about race, it was about money. So was the genocide of Native Americans. So was the colonization of Puerto Rico. And every other freedom mission that somehow ends in oil, land, or cheap labor. These weren't accidents. These were business models. Designed by the rich. Funded by the blood of the poor. You think genocide ended? No. It just changed forms. It's not with whips anymore, it's with policies. It's with starvation wages. It's with medical bills. It's with accidental overdoses in low-income areas. It's with fake wars, mass evictions, poison water, and prisons full of poor folks doing time for crimes rich people commit on yachts. This is modern genocide with paperwork and smiles. Wake up. Let's talk about labor. You work your body to the bone. Decades go by. You pay taxes. You lose sleep. You miss birthdays. You break your back for the system. And then what happens when you're old or sick? They throw you into some broken healthcare maze or underfunded program and call you a burden. They take the very money you built their empire with and act like they're doing you a favor. That's not justice. That's theft. Retirement? That was supposed to be the promise. Work hard, earn your rest. But guess what? They never wanted you to rest. They want you to work until you die. Because rest costs them money. Healthcare costs them money. And people who live too long delay their profits. You were never meant to succeed in their system. That American dream, they fed you as a carrot on a stick. It wasn't made for us, it was made to control us. The dream wasn't given to us, we gave it to them. We're the ones who made it possible. Our labor, our lives, our loyalty. And they've done nothing but betray it. And here's the trick, they made us think it was about color. They made us think it was white versus black or immigrants versus citizens. No, it's power versus people. Hate versus humanity. Greed versus grace. Racism is just a weapon in their toolbox. They don't care what you look like if you're poor. Because to them, poor people aren't people. They're workers. Numbers. Disposable. They divided us to conquer us. They had to. Because if we ever realize the truth, that we have more in common with each other than with any of the people in power, we would become unstoppable. And now that people are waking up, now that we're talking, uniting, organizing, they're panicking. So they censor us, silence us, mock us, because we finally see their game. Let me tell you what they fear most, unity. They fear a black man and a white woman standing together demanding fair wages. They fear Latinos and Asians marching side by side for immigrant rights. They fear Christians and Muslims praying for the same peace. They fear LGBTQ+ and straight allies fighting for the same justice. They fear people realizing that the enemy was never each other, it was the ones pulling the strings while we fought over scraps. They don't want you angry at the system. They want you angry at your neighbor. They don't want you questioning where your taxes go. They want you mad at people on food stamps. They want you entertained with drama while they rob your future behind the scenes. And now that the veil is being lifted, now that the curtain's pulled back, they're angry. Because we're not blind anymore. We're not asleep. We're wide awake. And we're done being used, divided, and thrown away. This is the generation that will not go quietly. We will speak up. We will call it out. We will refuse to hate one another just because some billionaire needs a distraction. And we will fight not with violence, but with truth, unity, and purpose. Because we've seen the truth, the real enemy wears suits, not hoodies. The real violence is done in boardrooms, not street corners. America was never built for us, but together, we can rebuild something better. And we don't need permission to do it. Unity is power. Division is slavery. Choose wisely. This video was made with AI, but it was written by Santiago D.C. Copyright 2025 Independent Writer. Newsflash Facebook. Content Creator. Santiago D.C. All rights reserved.